This conference will now be recorded.
Hey, what's going on YouTube viewers, subscribers, and fans of GAR Capital? This is Carlos, CEO of GAR Capital. Welcome aboard, everybody. I just want to do a quick video. It's 8:52 in the morning. Just want to do a quick video, basically like our morning routine on what we do. It's Monday, 8:52 in the morning, July 22nd, 2019 here in beautiful Miami, Florida, Eastern Standard Time. So kind of want to show you my platform and exactly how we do things. So as you can see here, I have 6 charts up. Sometimes I usually have 8 on the widescreen, just really depends on what I'm looking at. So a couple things I want you to look at. So I'm going to want you to look at the far left screen, and I want you to look at this watch list, and I want you to write these down. You can feel free to press pause, but the futures are what I'm always looking at in the morning. /YM is the Dow Jones futures, /NQ is the NASDAQ futures, /ES is the S&P 500, /CL is crude oil, /BTC is Bitcoin futures, $DXY is the dollar index, /HG, which is copper, which is something to do with China. I always want to keep an eye on that. /GC, which is gold futures, /SI, which is silver futures. And of course, I always have the Forex up as well, which, you know, the bigger pairs of dollar yens, dollar Canadian dollars, euro dollars, such and such. So that's what I have in the morning. I'm always looking at that. So again, you want to have 6 charts that you want to look at. A couple of charts I always have up no matter what are 3. I always have ES, which is S&P, because that's basically the broader market in the futures, QQQ, which is the NASDAQ ETF, and SPY, which is the S&P ETF. We trade those very often, so I always want to keep an eye on those. A couple of things I always have up are the 100-day and the 200-day moving average. Again, don't kind of focus on just having lines on your screen. Again, it's just a way to kind of see things. If you don't have that, you prefer naked charts, that's fine. I'm all for it. You really don't need it. It's kind of like having a GPS in your car and telling it to go to your house. Sure, you don't need it, you know where you live, but maybe it'll kind of give you a way to, faster way to get home or get away from traffic, right? It's kind of how to analogize that. So a couple of things I also have personally. I also have a subscription to the Wall Street Journal, and actually I haven't signed in here, so let me go ahead and sign in. And I do pay about 38 bucks a month for it, which is totally worth it because they have great writers, and definitely want to know exactly everything I need to know. Wall Street Journal, every morning I read it. Again, I really don't look at the charts because I have it live, but I'm always looking at the markets. So I click on markets. I want to see what the rumors are and everything that's going on. So Wall Street Journal has very in-depth coverage. I highly recommend them. Next one is Bloomberg. I also have a subscription with Bloomberg, not the terminal. That's $25,000 a year. I don't have that. No thanks. But to have the news is also as well. I want to have both Wall Street Journal and Bloomberg. I highly recommend them. They actually, I think they had a deal running 3 months for $1, and then after that's like $12 a month or $20 a month, and it's worth it, guys. It's worth to have the news at your fingertips to see. You know, you want to see futures, stocks, commodities, rates, and bonds. It is very, very in depth with Bloomberg. A lot more in depth in regards to world news, unlike a Wall Street Journal or a CNBC. I also like to see CNBC in the morning. Of course, that's free. I don't pay for anything with CNBC. I look at everything I need to see here. They'll have breaking news on the biggest calls. For example, Goldman Sachs upgraded Micron, Goldman Sachs downgraded Marvell Technology, Stifel upgraded Stitch to buy, so from hold. KeyBank raised Amazon, Morgan Stanley raised Apple, Deutsche Bank raised Amazon. These are the things I want to see on an everyday basis. So I just got we got our morning notes set up. So I'm going to go ahead and send this out to our team, and I'll show you exactly how we do it. So I'm doing this on my phone. It just makes life easier, so I can tweet it, and then I could just take a screenshot and send it out. And then stand by, and I'll actually show you how I do it. And we do a morning note every morning for our students and our premium members. So they'll get a weekly video and a morning note. So I'll show you that as well. TweetDeck. This is our Twitter, GAR Capital. As you know, we tweet a lot of information. A couple of things I follow. Live Squawk, I've talked about this. Forex Live, Delta One, Zero Hedge, very bearish. Open Outcry had a lot of earnings, a lot of pre-market news. Stockboard Asset, kind of another bearish tone. CNBC Now, Charlie Bale has great charts. Pips of Dollars is great too. She's an options trader. She has her own service as well, so she does very well, and I like to read what she does. But again, really don't trade her options. I'm not a subscriber, but again, I like to read her information as well. Alshraf Lighty is more of the Forex based. Bloomberg, of course. We have ours, which is our basic. The President, GAR Premium, which is our premium. FX Macro. We also have, you can also put $ BTC or $ any stock. As long as you put a $ in front of the ticker, you can find out what people are talking about. Option Sniper used to be a service. I'm going to remove him. He doesn't do this anymore. Took him out. AJ Trader also has a service. I like to read what he does. He trades more pre-market. Profit Trade Room does more penny stocks. I like to read him. Keith McCullough runs his own hedge fund, Hedgeye. Steve Burns, great trader. Spartan Trading, another service. I like to read them as well. A Pump, of course, Mr. Bitcoin himself. Options Millionaires does great, and investing.com. So Options Millionaire does awesome because they give us the open interest and heavy unusual activity as well. So they have great charts. You guys leverage this. This is all free. So again, leverage this information to profit in the market, of course. So this is what I use on a daily basis. And obviously we have our chat rooms. We just posted the morning note. I'll show you on Twitter. And you can see here, we just posted it. ES, Qs, Dow Jones, Micron's up. We have a position of Micron, SLV. We have a position in silver. Disney, where we're talking about that Avengers Endgame toppled Avatar as the highest grossing film. It is up about 0.8%. Intel has been downgraded ahead of earnings. And then Netflix, after missing investors' estimates. New week, new money, let's get it. Special shout out to Juan for handling that for us. So that's where we are. Another one that you want to use is pre-market quotes. I use this every single day. Probably the first thing I do in the morning is check pre-market on investing.com. And you can see the highest volume trades. You can see Sprint highly right now, about 1 million shares traded pre-market. Micron is up there too after that upgrade from Goldman, about 500,000 shares. Out of the Dow 30, big movers are Microsoft. General Electric is not a Dow component. I don't know why they're still doing that. But Disney is up now 1% from the writing that we had. Intel is now flat. It's up 50, over 50 now. Exxon, Caterpillar, Cisco, Coca-Cola, Procter. On the S&P, Micron, Microsoft, Netflix is down. Facebook is up. And the NASDAQ, tech-heavy NASDAQ, you have Tesla that's moving about 150,000 shares. And then you can go into NASDAQ as well. Other ones, ADRs, which are international companies like a JD.com. So this is what I do on a daily basis. These are the tools I use. Just wanted to show you guys how we do things on an everyday basis. Every single day should be consistent so you can build that habit to be better every single day. So this is what I do. I recommend that you do the same so you can be successful as well. Any questions, feel free to email us, garcapital@gmail.com, Twitter @garcapital, or Instagram @garcapital. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Have a happy Monday. Hope you profit. Let's crush it this week.